wanted to share this kind of 3 levels of a mission for you. There's, of course, the pioneering level, where you go in and there's nothing, right? Obviously, we know pretty well at this church that the Sawyers went in and did that. It wasn't quite nothing when they got there, but most of the stuff that is there now was built by them, right? Whether it's built in people's lives or actually physically built, right? So the pioneering stage has come, and that foundation's been established, and now they're kind of in the developing stage. And for example, they have 1 or 2 Kenyan elders of the church, but more leadership development needs to happen, right? And all of the kids, the children's home, the teachers there's a lot of disciple-making opportunities that need to happen in this kind of developing stage. As you know, most of you, Travis is primarily a builder, right? He's also a pastor, and I'm an educator. So my gifts fit in more in this second stage, right, of establishing things on another level, taking it to the next level. And I expect to be doing quite a bit of that, both in education and in discipleship, whether it's discipling the teachers or the students, helping out with the boys club, stuff like that, Bible studies with various people, teaching Sunday school. Those are kind of going to be my primary focus. And then whatever else comes up, which, as you know also, lots of things come up there in Sekenani unexpectedly. And then, of course, all of this aiming towards that expanding stage. And that would be where a church has been planted, disciples have been made, leaders have been developed, and now that church is sending out its own church planters, its own missionaries, whether in, somewhere else in Kenya or somewhere else in East Africa, or who knows, maybe they'll come to Portland, Maine. There's some Swahili speakers up there, right? So those are kind of the stages, and we're kind of in that middle one, and that's where our gifts fit. Deb will, of course, be doing a lot of work with women's and children's ministry, whether it's one-on-one discipleship or Bible studies, or they recently started a girls' Bible study. I think they had 50 girls the other day. So that's kind of her area of expertise and concern in ministry. And then our children will be doing who knows what kind of ministry. Something along those lines, I expect, as well as God leads. We could ask them what God is putting on their heart, but we won't do that now. So that is a quick summary of what we expect to be doing and where our support is at. So I covet your prayers greatly that particularly God would bring in more monthly supporters. We're waiting to hear from a few churches. I feel a little stalled. Deb doesn't feel quite that way, but she's not as skilled as I am at seeing things from the dark side. The realistic side, I meant to say. No, not really. I think God's timing is perfect. He's going to bring in that support as he needs, us to be there and needs us to be here, or whatever else he's doing.